Welcome everybody. We have returned with a brand new game. Brand new 2018's Battletech. Now we're playing this completely unmodded, and I will be doing a modded playthrough at some point in the future, but I wanted to experience the story again. The music of this game is amazing. The cinematic aspect of it is amazing. I love everything about this game. So let's go through a brand new campaign. I have all the DLCs installed. Brand new. Standard campaign. Yes, that's what we're doing. Oh boy, am I excited. Let me hit the timer to start this thing. You guys hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time and you like Battletech content or whatever. You're watching, trying to grow the channel, can't do it without your help. There's a ton of loading screens. Most of them will be cut out. This first one, we're just going to deal with it because I'm rambling around, talking like a crazy person. Ramble, YouTube stuff. Come on, loading screen, let's go. There we go. I will be cutting out most of the black loading screens, don't worry. I'll do it in post. Let's watch a movie.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Arugian Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times. About the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Let's go. Oh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Okay. There's going to be a lot of reading, sorry. The Arugian Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimward Periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized Inner Sphere. It is home to the Arugian Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy, it's like Britain, and ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Arugian Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. I get to choose where I'm from. Alright. I've been thinking about this a little bit. In our background, I've always wanted to be a Curitan crazy person. I don't know why. I really like Curita. The Draconis Combine. Steiner is your, like Davian Steiner, they're your standard Battletech types. So I was thinking we do this, mainly because in my MechWarrior 5 playthrough, I'm playing basically as a Davian. I'm a mercenary, but we're Davian, sort of. Torment Concord, it's pretty good. It could just be Rimworld, too. Could come from the deep periphery. That's a clanner, essentially. You know what? We're a local boy. We're a local boy. We come from the Rimworld periphery. Somewhere in this mess. Yeah, that's where we are. The Star League's downfall began in the periphery, eventually leading to the current tattered state of these disparate star systems on the edge of known space. The periphery is still the galaxy's frontier, where the great houses of the inner sphere play deadly politics. Petty bandit kingdoms thrive, and pirate bands prey on minor noble houses trying to survive in this hostile environment. Periphery it is. Though immigrants to the Arugian Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Arugian space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles, ancestral battle mech, an old Blackjack BJ-1. My trusty Blackjack. What a lovely mech. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It wasn't any uneventful life. Let's see. We get to choose gunnery tactics. Amazing. Struck out on our own. Piloting tactics. Less amazing. Tactics guts. Better than bankrupt. Piloting guts. Yeah, we were betrayed. Gunnery guts. I think gunnery tactics is the way to go. So we were exiled. Yep. Once promising to sign in your family, you committed an unforgivable transgression and were sentenced to life in exile. I'm going to say it was a mech warrior piloting accident. Alright, out on your own, you fell into the life of a coalition soldier. Maybe. Pirate. Solaris Gladiator. Yeah, probably that. Inner Sphere Mercenary. Well, not yet. Frontier Freelancer. Merchant Guard. I like piloting gunnery. I like gunnery. Give me the paycheck. You were a low-level champion, down on your luck and one bad fight away from the gutter, until Raju heard about you. He trekked all the way to Solaris to offer you passage back to the Arugian Reach and a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. So, that is where you find yourself, reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral Blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of the Lady Kamea Arano. And what do we look like? Well, the call sign is not Scoop, obviously. First name... they? What? Okay, he. Her name is Hong? Nah. We're periphery. Her name is Chad. Yes, we are Chad. Chad Strongbow. That's his name. And Chad's a manly man with a beard. Yeah? Yeah, we manly man with a big old beard. Bald? Are we bald? No, we're not bald. Chads aren't bald. They got beards. This guy's kind of a Chad. You can customize this? I don't know about that. Let's go. Alright, gunnery 4. Piloting sucks. Guts suck, but that's okay. Increases melee hit chance and base sprint distance. Also improves threshold stability. Triggers, yeah. Gunnery lets us hit things. That's the most important thing. Tactics. Called shot. It's been a while since I played vanilla. This is purely vanilla. More story. The High Lord, Timati Yanaro II, is dead. The Arugian Reach is left at an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in decline. Lord Santiago Espinoza, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving council of founding houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript the House Guard and centralize power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, Lady Kiminareno, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Mastiff, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation procession that awaits in Cordia City. The stage is set. Coronation Day, Arano's Summer Palace. Almost 9 in the morning. Late. What's the word? A loading screen. We're back. Mission.
Command interface initiated.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the tutorial exists. Come on. There we go. Okay, now the scoop. I had the Espinosa refit yards, rush the repairs to your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it. Just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you here to do. Now, do me a favor, get the blackjack moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Click on the mech.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Is there? I turned up the volume very loud. This may blow our ears off, and I apologize, but I want to hear him talk. Left click. And... oh, there's enemies. Well, face them. Brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamandi's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kima's safety during her coronation. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct weapons tests. Target one of those burnt out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off, and a warrior trusts their instincts.
So you see here, if you haven't played Battletech before, damage, chance to hit, there's ammo on certain things. The blackjack's got tons of weapons, so let's light this sucker up.
All weapons committed.
Ooh. Feels good.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good shot. Guns are working order, at least. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be just an effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier when she's in the capital. Her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. It reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there, the one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me, and when it turns... oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold the phone. Give me control. Settings. He's still talking. Music. Music. Voices. We want voices. Cinematics volume. So subtitles. Yeah. Great. Great. We did it. Alright, I forget what we do. Fire at the target in the forest. Blow him up.
All weapons committed.
He didn't die. We're not that good. It's just cycling through all the test dummies out here. We're heating up. Our heat threshold's huge. Just rip him a new one. Let's go.
All weapons committed.
Got him.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Nice shot now. I don't know how familiar you are with Arugian politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tometi's death. It needs a smooth transition of power, and Kema belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up the jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch on the ground over there.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy
Oh
detected.
no.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Teach me things. Look at me go. But I know all this. Go here. Warning, plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damaged. System inoperable. Oh, for the love of... This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. Espinosa refit yards are backlogged like you wouldn't believe, and looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in the time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we'll just have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. Oh, okay. You want me to punch it? Yeah, give me my turn back, please. Thank you. I need to run over here. Why can't I move here? Huh? I'm not close enough to melee him. Uh-oh. Oh, no, don't fire. It won't let me move. Oh, you sucker. You sucker. All I can do is fire at him.
All weapons
Blow him up.
committed.
That's my version of melee.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Now what? You want me to sprint? Yeah, sure.
Full throttle.
Full throttle. Do you want me to sprint some more? Sprinting some more. How dare you? Oh yeah, shooting removes evasion. The blackjack is combat ready as it could be. Given the circumstances, for what it's worth, I hope my suspicions turn out to be unfounded. And we end the day having a good laugh at the paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then let you know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us
An
at the
impressive
mech
display,
bay.
Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Not Scoop, allow me to introduce Kema Arano, as soon to be High Lady of the Arugian Coalition. It's Victoria Espinosa. For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire Reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Ha 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 ha. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a mech for my family heirloom than what you call a battle mech in the arena. I reign supreme. Chuckling, we'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I will see that the tourney grounds, Sir Raju. I'll see you at the tourney grounds? Yeah, over land along the Cormorant Road is the Arano tradition. I came. We'll get you there in one piece, not skip falling behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
We did it! Tutorial and story at the same time.
I remember the Arugian Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters. And the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Orana will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Oh, snap. Cordy City outskirts. Wow, it's been hours. Like 4 hours. Show me the story.
Command interface initiated.
All right. I'm going to miss this, Raju. Clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a Battletech. The simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates. And my future all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? Oh, right. They don't know that the city was just descended upon by mechs. Guard posts, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading into the capital, but the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything. Copy that.
No chance you see those scorch marks on the rubble. That's laser fire. Need to get you out of here, gamer, right now. Yeah, I think you're right. There's a patrol roller guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt. On my way.
Everyone just
Location
run
confirmed.
through. Alright, go through the forest.
Affirmative.
These mechs aren't fully armored up, so that's not great. Gintaro's probably the best one here by far. But Centurion's pretty good. No. Let me move not scoop first. You're gonna block the way, my boy. So don't do that. I don't trust these guys. Just get in there. You can take the hits. Hail, Mastiff. Hail, Lady Arano. We've been preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade. We got the word of a disturbance among the Coromant Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We fall behind you. Guard your 6. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but it isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if she'll come with us. Nope, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl. We don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior. But take Lady Arano alive.
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Safeties disengaged.
Combat phase has begun. Alright, well, we're all evasive, so... Far away. Eek. Eek, he's shooting at us. Ah, help me. Alright, well, Mastiff, you're up, buddy. You have an AC-10, medium lasers, and LRM. I could kick this guy and then shoot him to pieces. Mechs move in different phases. Later units shall move earlier. Reserve all units' actions. To a later phase, use reserve button or end key. No, attack. We want to attack from here. Melee attack using pilot skill, doors evasive hit, removes guard. Yeah, well. Eat that.
Punched right through his armor.
Right. I forgot. In the mods, there's a lot more stuff that happens in this game. So many more choices. I'm going to have to think about that. Yeah, we're gonna move here. And we're gonna blat. You, I think you're first. Eat this. Direct fire to the face. Why did that sound so quiet? Man, should have messed with this earlier. Just the music needs to be low. The sound effects should be pew pew pew. All right.
Reading you loud and clear.
You got SRMs. You have so many SRMs. Can we? No, we can't. You can shoot him with LRMs. You can also just punch him. Do it.
I'm on the move.
Kasluga. There goes this PPC. Get out of here.
If you had any sense, you'd retreat.
You need to expend ammo and you can just punch your enemies to death. Probably should have shot him.
I've got your back.
Alright, you're... I know we're not done with him, but where's his front? This is a side attack. Let's go... Yeah.
I'm moving.
Take the side attack. And yes, I will shoot the LRMs at him. Eat this. When the Panther gets up, now what are you gonna do? You shoot a laser at me? Oh, okay.
Damage minimal.
Yes, I know. Alright, not scoop. I think 40 damage melee. I think you'll just kill him if you do this. Oh yeah, he's toast. I think even if you hit him, yeah, hit a large laser and that's right.
Engaging
Dead?
physical
Oh,
attack.
are you kidding me? I just got effed. He just got effed. More shooting, less punching. I'm obsessed with melee,
Have my
though.
attention.
Okay, well, if I have your attention, get in here,
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
shoot this guy to pieces. Boom. Things exploded.
Inflicting heavy damage.
Talk to me.
I would like you to go... Oh, you can't quite... Can't get to where I need you. So just back up to here
Moving out.
and pop him a new
Roger
face.
that.
Leg destroyed. Arm destroyed. Turret destroyed.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Torso, sorry. Fall down. You don't need a leg. He's gonna shoot missiles at our back. They hit us with 2.
Barely a scratch.
Barely a scratch. Move here. Shoot. The guy. You still have weapons. You don't. Just shoot him. End his life. The AC. Yeah, shoot the ACs. Who
Great
cares?
job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
Focused fire. Focused fire.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright. Kena,
I'm listening.
do your thing.
I'm moving out.
Called shot. What's he got left? 86? I mean, you're probably not gonna miss. SRM him.
Discharging weapon.
Good hit.
Hostile unit down.
Static. Kema! Kema, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Karos's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The Tourney Pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Retura Township, to the armory. The soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard a Mastiff. Retura Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kema, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander's been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life. And yours. Now take me to the armory. As your command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard.
Traitors.
I fear this is only the beginning.
Where
Follow me.
is the township?
Keep close and remember
So
your
this is the
training.
gate. Bad.
Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
They are.
Aye, aye.
Stay in the forest
Sounds
for
good.
defense.
I'm
We got enemies again.
I've got your back.
Get in there.
Confirmed.
And what do we got? Striker. LRMs, and we can't see the rest. Well,
Damn
Aye.
you for making me do that, son. Damn you. Vehicle down. The poor bastards.
we shot first. These could be loyalists for all I know.
You need more practice.
I want to sprint. Ow. You can take lots of damage.
Standing by. I'm on my way.
Galleon The scorpion's way more dangerous, I believe. So... kill it.
I'll do what you ask.
Intentionally kept the lasers off. Didn't want to generate the extra
Vehicle
heat.
destroyed.
Alright. Well...
I'm
Mastiff.
losing armor.
Yes, I see that.
Orders?
Punch him. 70 damage times 2.
Aye, aye. To
A
hell
big
with the
smashy
weapon.
smash.
Vehicle down.
Oh no. No, no. We're too late.
Are we? Let me shoot something. We will shoot everything.
All weapons committed.
Yeah, we did it.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Shafluga, baby.
Yes,
Alright.
I hear you.
Let's, keep her in the bushes.
Roger.
Gamma, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. Can't be my uncle. Victoria. Gamma, just watch Espinosa battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening. It's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they'll be making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best. But there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh!
Alexander! Alexander!
Oh my goodness. You blew up the city. Alright, well the city's gone. It's over, Kama. Your ascendancy, the Arena legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kama, for years I loved you like a sister, but then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. What it's done to the Reach. Your nation dwindles like a star. Dying star. House Arena was to blame. Yeah, my father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly. Served as a strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Kama, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. And you are truly a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives.
I'm getting a sensor trace.
Ruh-roh.
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Alright, what do we got? A cicada, a spider, and a locust. Well, you could have. Alright,
Talk to me.
let's go. Stay in the forest.
Roger.
Who's the most dangerous? So you got 50 damage. You got... I don't remember how much a small laser does. More than 50, though. And you have... 1630. You have more than 50 as well. Let's kill the locust. Bye, locust.
Affirmative.
Oh, my pain.
Battle mech down.
Uh-huh. Seriously, get out of here.
My armor's still solid.
Yeah, for now.
Tell me what you need.
Alright. Well, we're going to smoke the cicada with everything. Okay, stop breaking things.
Reporting a critical strike.
Mm-hmm. Structure. Uh-oh.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
I think you just stand and shoot, my man. Ooh, why is it so low? That's so low, too. It's a ramshackle unit. Oh, just like one hit and you're toast. Do it.
All weapons committed.
Ah, you hit legs.
Incoming transmission.
Oh my
Attention,
goodness.
citizens of Cormadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Arugian coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit.
Without moving, we can fire everything. Probably kill it. Nope.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, that happened.
Yes, I hear you.
And we're gonna walk up
Copy
nice
that.
and close. And oh, we just don't even really need to hit him. Yeah, he's gonna get cooked by one of these SRM-6s. Game, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods. I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did. Came out, the city is lost. We have to get off this planet. We need to do it now. I can't abandon Comodir. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Kama. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run, escape from this madness, and live to restore the coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle has won. The Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. I will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
Many things just happened. Destroy the Espinosa vehicles. Well, so many things are happening right now. I need to get to that ship. Alright, you got armor, so I would like you to move first.
You've got my attention.
Gotta cool this guy down.
Affirmative.
Brace. Not Scoop's got armor. But move up here and let's blast this guy. We're going to overheat, so I need to turn down the lasers.
Engaging target.
Oh, you got him.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Nice work, Mr. Not Scoop.
You have my attention.
Ooh, we got long-range missiles.
I'll
Let's
make
do
it
it.
happen.
LRMs, please.
Target confirmed.
Can we keep her Kintaro? Because I'd like to. What a great mech. Yeah, shoot the blackjack.
Damage minimal.
Mm-hmm.
Orders.
Alright, he's up. He's got LRMs as well. But we don't need LRMs. We can use everything. Oh, no. Never mind.
Confirm.
structure exposed. Just step on it. And smash. A smash.
Destroyed.
We did it. And we're nice and cool. Alright, let's move on.
Copy that.
Get to the landing zone. It's your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain House, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
What mech is this? A Wolverine. Hello.
Talk to me.
Alright, well... Oh, turrets, too.
Follow my lead.
What do these turrets have? MGs. You got an AC-5, so you gotta go. Get him. Ow. Blackjack's not made for that kind of bang.
Warning. Armor low.
Mm-hmm. Need to get you into the forest. Keep you going front. Your right side is weak, so kill this thing.
All weapons committed.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on. Yeah. Lasers off the field.
Target destroyed.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay, if you can get the other one. You also have a ton of armor, so like get it in the open.
Affirmative.
If you can get this. Oh, can I just blow up this? Nope. We'll take the heat.
I'll do what you ask.
Bam. Turrets, man.
Target destroyed.
I'm used to them being extremely dangerous, but that's light,
my attention.
medium lasers off the field. I'm gonna
Moving
keep
out.
him in the defended area.
Giving him everything
come on.
I've got.
You gotta hit him. Oh, bad. Good that we didn't lose anything.
Damage minimal.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just back up over here. We got the heat to light him up, so light him up. Structure exposed is a good
Tell me
thing,
what you need.
because Lady Kima can step next to him. She's gonna get punched, but she got armor. I want him to do that. Do this.
Confirm.
Yes.
Pierced through the armor.
All of the armor. I think it's his turn. Nope. Mr.
Orders.
Mastiff. We just walk up
Fall in
next to
behind
him.
me.
Blow him up. Called shot. We'll just take a center torso out. Because we can.
Aye, aye.
We
That's
have more
one
guns
less
than you.
hostile on the
Really
field.
more armor. Done. Thank the gods you made it, Kama. Captain Halverson, preparing the engines now. Another 5 minutes will be able to depart. 5 minutes is too long. Not scoop you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this position against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Raju. Thank you both. Won't forget what you've done for me today.
Okay.
I promise you that.
Mastiff will go there. You go
Do
there.
what you ask.
Uh-oh. All units advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in our way. Oh boy. Alright, now Scoop, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs above all else. We'll keep Lady Arano safe, protect the dropship, that's all that matters. Warning, engine critical heat. Warning, error, shutdown initiated. Reactor offline, weapons offline, system inoperable. Trouble with your black chat now, Scoop? Shame. It's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battle mechs today. You have the numbers on us. And you've resorted to sabotage. And you're gloating about it. You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I'll swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Noscube, I want you to eject now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech. I will only die today. Eject mech warrior. Now. That's an order. Now. Come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
Wow. It's been a long episode. Oh no. 8 hours later, high orbit. Oh dear. Easy there, Chad. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit that has with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamadi back. I'd introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the market district when the bombs fell. He didn't make it. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I am too. He was a good man. A lot of good people died today. We picked up your distress beacon on the emergency band as well as we were on our way off the planet. After seeing what happened to Markham, I didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. We did a sweep of the combat site, grabbed your ejection pod, and ran. What about Mastiff? We found his mech. It was completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for all. Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take your loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number to the reactor. Punching out was the right move. Well, things aren't looking so hot around here. With that coup and all, House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Arugian Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Our sentiments exactly. We're getting the hell out of Arugian territory. I've already booked transport of the first jump ship out. Ready to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier on the Canopian border. Not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later. Now, according to the info on your blood shit, your roots are right here, in the Rimworld periphery. That puts you and me in the same boat. Our homes are too close to the Directorate for comfort. So, the way I see it, you got a couple options. You could stay with us for the long haul if you wanted. That's option A. When we get to where we're going, we can drop you at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I'll need you to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, repairs on your mech. That's fair fares, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Mastiff, so I know you got the chops. Think it over, sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day. You've got a long road ahead. 3 years later. Arugian Rimworld Frontier. We are back, beginning
Command
the mission.
interface initiated.
IPL representative, the Independent Prospectors League, thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards on our own. That's what you're paying us for, don't worry. We'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. I want to make sure that make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander of the Op4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, Designated Alpha, is where they're keeping the turret generator. Moving fast, take it out. Those turrets hit hard. You want to neutralize them fast. Platform Brava is the site for the Op4's corporate security tower. Engage and destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take that out too. Circle back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. Alright, so it's been an hour. I'm going to do this battle in the next episode. I'll see you there.